Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Monzon335IS. I'll be starting a series on a newly purchased 2011 335i N55 engine. E92 Coupe. Alright, well let's get right into this. I bought this car for $2.5K in Washington, D.C. I'm currently in Virginia. The guy initially had it listed for, I think it was like 10K, 11K or something like that. I'll post it up. And I ended up talking him down to like 5K. And then I went to go check out the car and there was a lot of issues. So we ended up renegotiating and we settled for 2.5K. So that's how I ended up getting this car for 2.5K. To me, I feel like that's a steal, but to you guys might think otherwise. Do you guys think I made a bad deal? Would you have done the same thing? Or am I clapped? The main reason I ended up taking this deal was, number one, it was so cheap. Number two, I plan on doing an LS swap on this engine in the future. And I kind of want to turn it into like a M car. I kind of want to make it look like a M3. Even though it's not, but I want to see what I can do with this. But I'm still up in the air. I might go one way, might go another way. But I do have a 335 IS that's fully modded. All I need is a single turbo. And that one's a convertible. I wish I would have got a coupe initially, but I do enjoy the convertible. Convertibles are nice as well. But that plays a factor into this purchase of the N55 engine. It's a coupe, and I can kind of play around with the coupe side of things, and I just like that build better once you fully mod it, and you get all the M3 fenders, bumper, rear bumper, side panels. To me, it just looks sick. I mean, I would get an M3, but they're expensive. And this is, I guess in the long run, it's gonna probably cost more than the M3, but as of right now, it's a little more budget friendly. I could take my time with the build and go at my own pace and have fun and learn things and make content and show you guys the progress, because who doesn't want to see this? I mean, I enjoy watching clips and videos of people's builds. But tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think I should do with this car? I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Just let me know what you guys think. Whenever I first looked at the car, he let me know that there was something wrong with the exhaust. He had like a simple like OBD2 port scanner. It was basic, but I ended up taking my MHD adapter and it ended up showing me like a lot of codes. I'm gonna try to get that pulled up right now for you guys. But it showed me a lot of codes. Initially, since this is really my first N55, I mean, I've had one in the past, but that was back when I didn't care to mod it. I just had it to drive it. But yeah, this is my first M55 that I plan on working on modding. Whenever we test drove the car, it felt fine. It just felt like it was a little sluggish. Not too much low power, but it didn't feel as powerful as it could be. I don't know if that's just because I'm used to my almost fully built N54, my bad, N54. I'm not sure if I'm just used to that, but anyway, that was a concern. And then all these codes that popped up with my MHD adapter, it didn't really misfire. I don't know if maybe that's because I don't have the super license or anything, but it wasn't showing that it was misfiring. I ended up talking him down. He didn't know much about the car, so when he saw those codes, he was like, wow. I could see in his face that his heart kind of dropped, and he kind of felt bad a little bit. And then I wasn't really too concerned as long as I got a good price on it. And then we ended up negotiating to 2.5. So I ended up getting it for 2.5K, and I drove it all the way from DC to Virginia. So it made it. Surprisingly, I was scared the whole way, but it made it. I didn't really have any issues. But I ended up getting to work on some of the stuff that I know I can fix. Yeah, so the first thing I ended up fixing, I believe it was called like a MAF sensor or something like that. Initially I thought I would just need to replace the sensor. Come to find out, it looked like rodents were living in the car and kind of tore through the electrical wiring. So all I did was go to AutoZone. I don't know anything about electrical, none of that. So when I seen that, I was like, damn, I might be cooked. But I ended up watching a little YouTube videos, figuring out that I could probably do this myself. And if I messed up, oh well, I live, I learn, and I'm gonna go take it to a mechanic. But I want to try it myself. Since I'm not really scared to break this car, since I got it for so cheap, compared to my 335IS. My 335IS, I got that for, it was 13K, and it was bone stock, and then I put like a lot of money into that one. But anyway, I watched a couple YouTube videos. All I did was, basically the wires were all crazy looking, so I cut them all evenly, and then I exposed the wire and crimped it with I don't even know what it's called, but you'll see. But I ended up crimping it and then adding the other piece, and then boom, and it worked. And I was like, okay, that's good. And I thought that was gonna fix all the issues, but that was just me being optimistic. And the code's cleared for a little bit. The engine light cleared, so I was like, wow, like maybe I did fix it or whatever. But it only fixed one issue because it was running really rich, the fuel. So whenever I drove it from DC to Virginia, my head was hurting. It just smelled like gasoline. That's the only thing it solved. So that was the initial thing that the individual selling the car let me know, like, hey, it smells like gasoline. That was like the only issue he had. That's the issue that he saw when he scanned the car with his cheap OBD2 scanner, whatever you want to call it. So initially I thought, okay, I fixed this car and I got a great deal. But you know, then the eccentric shaft and the Valvetronic motor were still there. So then I ended up trying to troubleshoot. I downloaded ISTA Plus. It's so you could relearn the motor. I tried doing that, it failed. It didn't want to relearn. So I ended up ordering the motor and the shaft. I think it was part of a ECS tuning bundle. So I ended up getting that, and it came with everything I need. I haven't done that job yet because it's been raining, it's been cold, and I want a hot weekend where I can go ahead and take my time because I don't want to mess that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to do that. And then just small little things like the trunk was an aftermarket trunk, and it was I believe like a CSL style trunk, but it wasn't carbon fiber, it was just white. And where you put the trunk lights in and you open the trunk was like destroyed. Like the lights were inside the trunk, and the wiring was all rusted, so I couldn't even connect the connectors to the trunk lights, so my license plate lights were off. So that's definitely an issue because if your trunk lights are off, you're gonna get pulled over. So I ended up going on Facebook Market, finding someone who was selling their OEM 335i trunk, and I ended up buying it. I told him if he could include the trunk lights, which he did, and then he had all the wiring. So I kind of did the same thing with the MAF sensor. I ended up cutting off the rusted ones and adding these new wires from this trunk I bought off Facebook Market, and then I installed that trunk as well. The color is slightly different, but I don't really mind because I plan on wrapping it. I don't know what color I want to wrap it yet, but it's gonna look different. So yeah, those were all the issues I have currently with the car. I fixed some of them. And then as far as the exterior upgrades, I already bought M3 side rocker panels, or whatever you want to call them. I'm ordering a M3 bumper conversion. I'm ordering M3 fenders. I'm gonna wait on the rear bumper, the M3 rear bumper conversion, only because I know I want it to look like close to perfect. So I know I'm gonna have to get quad tips for the exhaust. Right now I have dual tips, so I know it's gonna look weird if I get the M3 conversion. And I have dual tips, so I'm gonna wait on that one. That one might be the last thing I do exterior wise, but so far I'm gonna order those. My car's gonna look ugly because it's just gonna be primed and not painted. Then I'm gonna order the carbon fiber side skirts, carbon fiber lip. Once I do get the M3 rear bumper, I am gonna order the carbon fiber diffuser. I forget what it's called, the rear candards or something like that. I'll do that. I ordered Apex rims, so that's gonna be on the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that as well. And what else? I think that's it for now. I think I'm gonna wrap the top black and do a carbon fiber antenna. But I want to make this thing look sick. And I'm also gonna do the hood. I'm gonna do a carbon fiber M3 hood. The only concern I have about that is I know the M3 the hood has like holes, so I don't really want water going into my engine bay. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to look up some videos or do some research and try to see what people do so they don't get water in their engine bay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Once I get all that out of the way, then maybe I might modify the M55. I don't know yet, because I do still plan on swapping to an LS engine. So I'm unsure. I don't really know yet if I want to waste money and mod the M55 if I already know I'm gonna plan on doing an LS swap. So that's where I'm at right now. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys want to see. Am I just dumb? Am I wasting money? Like, what do you guys think? But yeah, this is all new to me, and I'm new to YouTube, so don't judge too hard. If you did like the video, please leave a like, and if you're interested in the series, I would appreciate a follow. Anything helps, and I'm excited for this series and this build. Monzon 335 IS out. That's corny, but we're gonna leave it for now until I come up with something better later.